Russo
Yo,
trades.
I honestly could be done for the day already because I'm already up over 200 today, but I'm just trying this short here. We had this singular fair value gap. We have data lows and we inversed it. So right now what I'm looking to see is I want to see this get respected, this little one right here, because if that doesn't get respected, it would probably go back up.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, it is before market open, so it might not play out. But it's only one micro anyway. I already am up on the day 200, so it's like I'm not trying to risk my profits. I want to pass this account this week and the trade I took on oil was this right here. It was a 2 minute. Um so we swept all this liquidity. We had
So
this
swept liquidity. When you say swept liquidity, we just we went up to the to the highest wick.
well any type of high. So there's highs here that haven't been ran and when we came up we wicked above it and we couldn't even close above it. So we swept. We purged liquidity and we couldn't even close above it. So that's a sweep. When we go up and we can't even close back above and then we come back down and we inverse this and my eyes were tuned to this right here because these were perfect equal lows. So these were equal lows right here. I'm like, okay, they're really far apart.
Uh-huh.
This is like perfect. So I got in here and then I got out at the equal lows. So that was
What do equal lows mean to you? Oh wow, that's perfect like consolidation, right? And so like that's
yeah,
accumulate.
exactly. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution, and I could have held it longer. Equal lows is just a good draw on liquidity. Um,
Right.
um,
So it took the liquidity below and then it took the liquidity above.
yeah, equal lows and equal highs is the strongest liquidity in the market. Like an A plus setup will be always with equal lows or equal highs. The next liquidity would be this right here. This high. So this is a fair value gap. The next best liquidity pool will be like this, a high inside of a fair value gap. That'll be another good liquidity pool that'll get taken. Another good liquidity pool is right here, this 830 wick, like I always tell you about. This 830 wick will always get taken, so that's a good liquidity pool.
Hmm.
The 930 candle open for the stock market is a good
Yeah.
liquidity pool because the 930 open always has a nice wick, but just
Damn.
different liquidity pools.
So they did a liquidity grab up and then a
Eh,
liquidity grab that and then a fake out down because there's not even any liquidity there unless you go to the higher
Yeah,
time frames.
yeah, CPI was a mess. We here, if we go turn this on, we took out London lows, then we took out London highs, and now we're going back down to the data lows. So it's yeah, definitely a lot of manipulation here.
That's crazy.
I use this indicator to show London highs and London lows. Since we're talking about liquidity, those are more liquidity pools. So you price normally takes out London highs and London lows, or if you're trading London session, price normally takes out Asia lows or Asia highs.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, something to keep noted. And then the previous day high and the previous day low are also good liquidity pools.
Let's see. Oh,
Um,
so on the 4 hour, it looks like today, um, we had a massive bearish candle down, and basically massive bearish candles, and it's just been recovering. We had one bearish candle, and right now it's like even. So would you say the bias is bullish?
oh, 1 second. Say that again. I'm about to get out of this trade. I think it's going to be a loss. I'm waiting 7 seconds to see if we violate this.
Yeah, I'm just trying to determine the bias. Would you say we're bullish today?
On Nasdaq,
Yeah, I'm looking at the 4 hour. It's hard to tell because
mm,
it's
no. For me, I'm bearish still because we have these relative equal lows here. So they're not perfect equal, but they're relative equal lows. And when they're this far apart on the 4 hour, after I made a video about this last night, we swept liquidity last week up here with no displacement. But then we dropped down. Now, really, what we did the past like day or two, we're retracing to discount here. I mean, we might come up and hit discount. I don't think so, but I'm bearish. These lows are gonna get hit because we took the highs. There's no reason for equal lows here just to stay, especially because they're inside this fair value gap. So it's a very good liquidity pool. It's a lot of
Mhm.
liquidity here. So I'm bearish, honestly. But really, it depends on this. Right now, on the 1 hour, we have a fair value gap here, and we also have a fair value gap here. So whichever one breaks will be my bias on the 1 hour, and the 1 hour candle closes in 41 minutes. So it really depends on this 1 hour. Because if we close above this, we go up. If we close below this, we go down. That's really on the bigger time frame. But sometimes you don't need a bias though to like scalp intraday 1 minute inverses. Like you can kind of just scalp intraday liquidity and you don't really need a bias sometimes because sometimes I don't have a bias every day. Like today. Today I'm bearish, you know.
Right.
But if I see a good long, I'll take a long. As you know.
Hmm.
So like if we sweep this here and then we get a long, I'll take it. I mean, and we're holding this nicely, so it's still a good trade. Bless you.
Thank you.
How many points is that?
Oh, wow.
36, 36 to
Oh,
59. This is like an 80-point move. Jesus.
yeah, on the 1 hour, we got a we had a giant liquidity grab up and down. Actually, both sides, it just went up and down.
Hmm.
And now it wicked off of a bearish fair value gap straight down. But it's
Yeah, I
also
worked off of this.
but it's also within a bullish fair value gap from earlier.
Yeah, we're gonna go to data lows. Like right now, all you need to know. Remember the other day I told you, a gun to my head, you could take my funded accounts if we don't go to this wick. It's the same thing today. This 830 wick is gonna be taken. So for the time being, you know the draw is bearish. And in my opinion, overall, the draw is bearish with these equal lows. But yeah, I see what you're talking about. When you go to the 15-minute, it really clears it up because we swept liquidity, we swept all this liquidity, and then we delivered off of this. So this looks really good. And then we have this liquidity pool here, and the way we reacted off of this. Here, let me just draw it out. Zoom gets in the way, damn. Uh, the way we swept all this liquidity, no displacement, delivery off of this, liquidity pool down here, which is the 830 wick, like it's pretty bearish to me.
Uh-huh. All right. So I'll put one mini on my 150 practice and just try to,
Market opens in 9 minutes, so
yeah, it's fine. With a
you
mini, I
sh
think I can handle any kind of,
oh yeah, 150, yeah, 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 yeah. That's good for 150K.
yeah.
I'd be more comfortable using a mini on 150K to be honest, because it's
Yeah,
a
because you,
lot.
oh wow. Yeah, and dude, we literally wicked off of on ESP, we wicked off of a giant fair value gap, a bearish one. Yeah, we're bearish on the 1 hour. Let me check
Yeah.
for let me check for SMPs,
SMTs.
whatever it's called.
Let's see. Actually, that's
S
one thing I didn't check for today. I mean, uh, oh yeah, we got an SMT. We got a bearish SMT, yep. From this high to this high,
Hold
from
on, let me
this high to this high. Yeah, we got a bearish SMT.
I don't see it.
Hey, look at the 15-minute. Hang on, I got the wrong chart here. Here, look. It's on the 15-minute. It's the 3 p.m. high and the 8 a.m. low. So it's one took the high, one didn't. So there's a bearish SMT there. That's a bearish SMT. See
Damn.
it?
So Bears are winning, basically.
Yeah, in my opinion. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter though, because it really just depends at what you see in the chart. Because here, look, we have a bullish SMT too. So there's really
Yeah.
it, there's a bullish SMT there. So it's like sometimes SMTs
Just confuse you.
not confuse you, but it's really more so for, let me show you. Like an SMT is like if ES hits this 830 low and I'm targeting it, I want to be out of that trade. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
It really just depends on if you're in a trade and what you're targeting. If your targets were hit on one chart, you want to get out of it on the other chart. That's really what SMTs are for.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
Because we target liquidity. So if liquidity was taken on S&P, liquidity doesn't have to be taken on the Nasdaq. I really want to see this dump, but I have a feeling we're gonna pump at open. We're gonna pump and then dump because there's a lot of liquidity here. But I can't tell you. This short right here was good because we shifted structure. I didn't take this play, but I just see it. So we swept liquidity, shift structure. This is a ICT Sun's model right here. He liquidity sweep, market structure shift, which with a lot of displacement, pull back to the fair value gap, and that's ICT Sun's model. He would sell right here, and yeah, we don't really look for market structure shifts because an inverse is a market structure shift. So when you don't trade inverses, then you gotta wait for the market structure to shift. But an inverse is literally a market structure shift, so we don't have to wait for it.
Patience, discipline, fearless. Russo
Yes,
trade.
sir. I'm about to get out of this trade though, matter of fact, because it's really just not doing much right now.
Yeah,
We still
the
didn't inverse this little one, so actually, my rules tell me when we inverse this, I would like to see this hold, but we gotta inverse this back up, then I'll get out. I'm about to cost average. No,
Mo.
no cost average here.
Mo would cost average.
I asked Joe, I said, you know any prop firms hiring or anybody hiring in the trading space? He said, yeah, to do pretty much what I'm doing now, just send out resumes and apply. Then he also said to do Instacart, DoorDash, and Uber if I ever need to have a flexible schedule. He said that confidently, so I'm guessing he's done it before. I never thought I could make enough money doing that shit to pay my bills, but I gotta do that. I'll do that too.
You know what you can do? If you go to like the airport or if you
Yeah.
go to like nightclubs.
Oh, you're talking about regular Uber. Yeah, that one you can make good money. I'm talking about the food delivery because my car's not big enough for the regular Uber. You need a four-door car.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that sucks.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean try that. Yeah, because yeah, you could go to clubs and airports, bro, and you could make hella money with Uber. But now we got so many migrants and so much bullshit. I don't even know if you'd want to do that shit.
Yeah. No, yeah, the food was okay back then. I made it, but that was when I first met you again. I was doing that. I was making like 1,500 a month, maybe.
Uh-huh. Oh shit. I just realized there's a on the 1 hour. Oh, that's Nasdaq. It's not. Never mind. On the S&P 500, there's a liquidity. So we had a wick up to a bearish fair value gap and it rejected, and a wick down to a bullish fair value gap and it rejected.
Yep, that's exactly what Nasdaq did on the 1 hour as well. That's what I was showing you. That's my condition today. Whichever one of these breaks is gonna be my actual bias. I mean, my
Uh,
bias right now is bearish, but we're one of these are gonna break in 32 minutes or soon. So
yeah, the bias hasn't been established yet. So that'll be
no,
like,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Whichever one of these 1 hours breaks, then now I have a higher time frame bias. But I think the low is gonna break. I mean. That's my opinion. Now, see, since we're still holding that first inverse, if I see this inverse, that's confirmation we go down. That's honestly the best setup in the world. That's like the highest win rate. If we get it. When you get an inverse and then another inverse, that's double confirmation that this play is gonna work out. I could honestly say that that's almost 100% win rate, but I don't know if we're gonna get it. So like here we inverse this and we're still holding the inverse, the original one. And once we inverse this one now, that would be a very good play telling me to stay in the trade. But if we don't get it, then I'm out of here, out of this trade. But I'll still be targeting these lows, these 830 lows. I'm gonna target them probably all day. It might take a few tries, but I'm gonna get it. And eventually, this is a What
I
is
got a
this?
mini. I got a mini. I'm holding all day, bro. Just going for those lows.
Yeah. What is this? This is like an 80 point move. That's a lot of points. That's like $1,600. Yeah, I
Maybe.
think so. With for you, that'd be 1,600. For me, it'd be 160 bucks. But oh,
But
we disrespected it. I'm out of there. That's a losing trade. We closed back above the inverse. I'm out. That's what my rules tell me.
it's looking bullish.
Market's gonna open in 1 minute, so the only thing I see right now is this. If we violate that, I'll take it to the highs, but I'm not really interested. Oh, we also have this that I was talking about. If we inverse this, maybe we'll go to the lows again. So that's what I got marked up. Market open in 14 seconds. We should see some good volatility today.
Uh-huh. Let's see it. The bulls are volatile for a
There
while.
it goes. There it goes. We're gonna get a Judas swing though. We're gonna get a pump up fake and we're gonna come down and inverse this. I'm gonna mark it out so you remember. We're gonna get a pump up and we're gonna come down. I think. Let's see.
Okay.
I
Well,
think we always get a Judas swing at open almost every time. I think the Judas is here because the draw is lower.
the Judas is here.
I think we're gonna take out this high though first before we come down because that's a good liquidity pool right there. And hopefully we reject this fair value gap. If we inverse it, then maybe I'll start thinking to go long instead because that's a very obvious singular fair value gap. So if we inverse that, I'm gonna delete this because let's see what we do. If we get this Judas, like I said, we take the high out in the fair value gap and inverse this. This is clean. I don't see a lot of volatility right now though. This is not like open normally is. Open's normally like this.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not bad. I like that. Come on. If this candle completely inverses this in this same candle with this momentum, I'll go short. That'll be good momentum after we swept liquidity. We also have an SMT, so that's good too. We have another bearish SMT on the 1 minute and a bearish SMT on the 15 minute. And we never inversed it.
Let's see what it does.
Yeah. And now, just gotta wait. Which one gets inversed?
Wait and see what it does.
I like this though. I like this low resistance liquidity here. A lot of lows stacked up, engineered lows. And we got a lot of engineered highs here, so it's both ways.
Could go either way.
Yeah. London session. I haven't even went over London session. Let's see what happened. The only play I really see after 3 a.m. is this right here. This is like your eyes see this right away. This would have been the only inverse that played out, and it played out nicely. Played out really nicely, that inverse, but that V shape, that sweep. So London session, there was a move there. Not bad.
Oh, bears.
Oh shit. Nasdaq made equal highs. I'm gonna note these and keep them noted because price likes to come back there.
Bears. 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 Bears.
This open, it's horrible.
A little bit.
But you see how we don't have equal highs on the micro chart, and then on the mini chart we have equal highs. So this is where the liquidity is. This is where I should be doing my markups. Um,
Bears, 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 bears.
this is like so slow. I've never seen. It'll pick up though. It's gotta pick up. If we get this inverse, I'll take it. The only thing is we have equal highs on Nasdaq. So if it doesn't work out, it's because the draw is the equal highs at the moment. But I'll take a micro here because I'm aiming down here, so the risk to reward is good. Okay, I'm getting in there because we got a lot of momentum.
I probably over leveraged, but I'm 14K in profit.
Fuck, JD.
This is great. I'm just training my brain to chill out and let the trade go.
Yeah, that's good. Uh,
Should I take this 13K profit? No.
Yeah, I don't think so because with this momentum, we're gonna go to these lows like in the next. We should, but if we reject and come back up here, it's because there's another SMT. Now there's a bullish SMT. So see, that's why that's something good to know. You're like, why are SMTs? Are they confusing? Well, when we have this, we have an SMT and we have equal highs. It's like, okay, if we don't go any further here, it's because we have an SMT and we have equal highs.
Uh-huh.
But I'm gonna hold this. I like how it looks. I like the momentum. And then after this, I will be done for the day. I'll just tape read, but like I
You're,
won't take another trade after this if this hits, because this will be another like $200. So
well, you're going for those lows, right?
yeah, 80-point move right there. We're gonna take them. I should have put a mini, man. I would have passed this account in this one trade. No joke. Damn.
I'm not gonna lie, I just made 10%, but
Then again, I would have if I put a mini, I would have had a chance of blowing the account too. So that's
exactly.
something I'm not trying to do with very little capital right now and not getting paid with my job this week. Like I'm not trying to sit here and reset my account fucking
Exactly.
at all. My goal with this account, this Top Step account was I'm gonna get it and I'm not gonna reset it once. I'm gonna just
Pass
do
that.
it, yeah, do it the right way, not really
Do they
be
do
an
refunds?
idiot.
Do they do refunds with TopStep?
Did what?
Do they do refunds with TopStep?
In terms of
Like if you pass your challenge, do they give you back? Like,
no,
no? That'd be dope.
the 49 bucks.
Yeah.
No, they actually charge you if you pass. They charge you 149. And
Okay.
it's an activation fee.
Oh boy.
I had to pay four of those for Apex. It's a lot of money. I paid $600 just for to activate my funded accounts. That's why I'm it's a lot. They get you. But Top Step is good because I like that you can get your money right away. You make money, you can get it right away.
Right. It's true.
We
Huh.
should keep going here, man. If we come all the way back up, I'm gonna be tight. Ah, I don't think so though. We have an SMT with anything? No, we do not. So that's good.
You think it's
We
gonna
should
sweep?
hit.
So you think it's sweeping those lows in the 1 hour?
Yep. Well, I don't know about the 1 hour. Well, yeah. If we keep this momentum up, we're gonna go all the way to these 4 hour lows here. These equal lows. That's the ultimate target. Like today, the target really is this. By the end of the day, these equal lows should hit. If they don't, then I'll have them marked out for another day. I mean, I've had these marked out since last Friday, since this dump. But right now, I'm just targeting this. I might take profit honestly because I already lost like 50 bucks on that last trade, and I already made it back. I don't want to let this turn around on me and give everything back because there probably will be another setup down to these lows anyway. Unless we just dump straight there.
And it closed with a wick, so it might be who knows.
This is something you can mark out too. Well, something to keep in mind. The reason we bounced there, we could still go through it, but it's because it's 50% of the wick. You see how we bounced here at 50% of the wick? So that's
Yeah.
ICT calls it consequent encroachment. It's when you see big wicks like this, you can draw 50% of it, and we literally bounce right at 50%. Some people, some ICT traders, I'm gonna get out there because we bounced. I don't like that reaction at 50%. Some ICT traders will, that's their model, is they trade 50% of of wicks like that.
Yeah.
But it's just good to know. That's why we bounce there. Because there's literally nothing there. There's no reason why we bounce. The only thing I can see is this. Okay, we bounced because of this. And obviously we're in a 1 hour fair value gap here. But we kind of went through this fair value gap like it didn't even exist. So I mean, not really, don't really care about that 1 hour fair value gap anymore. I'm still bearish. If we put in an order block here, we're going to the lows. Oop, we didn't put it in. No order block. Once we put in an order block here, we're gonna go to the lows. And maybe I'll throw a micro on there again. Just wanted to secure some profit. That's the problem with one contract. When you trade one contract, you can't even take partials. You can't nothing. It's kind of
Why not do two micros? They're so small. You know?
yeah. I know. I next time I need to do two at least. Good idea, JD.
Yeah. Oh wow, I'm in profit. Very good.
15,000 this time.
That's actually kind of nuts what you could do with that account. But obviously it's a risk. So
No,
one
it's good. I mean, if you got money to blow, that in real life, that 150K account is only 150 bucks. So
that's true. And you can you get paid, you get one big trade and just withdraw it.
yeah, I actually gotta look into that. I don't know if TopStep has consistency rules on their funded accounts. No, Apex does.
You must drop. Get the liquidity in vodka. Vodka has liquidity.
TopStep actually does have a rule once you're funded that you can only trade two contracts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair. I could make do with that.
Yeah. So either two micros or two minis.
Oh,
But
the restroom is awaiting me.
have fun, JD.
Thank you, good sir.
Oh, shit.
Yo,
Yo,
bro. Yeah.
look, we're about to hit right now. It's about to hit. Take profit. I got into another sell here. They hit the data lows. We're about to hit right now. 50
Oh, nice.
bucks.
Still in a sell. Let me see how it's doing. Whoa, profit.
Come on, we gotta hit these. Let's go, hit these.
Sometimes you just gotta go take a piss.
Literally, and you'll be in profit.
Yo, they just arrested Andrew Tate.
Get out.
Like, not even the Romanian guys. The UK went into fucking Romania, like an Interpol,
Really?
and just ran in his house with guns over an accusation from 14 years ago. That's scary, bro.
What a joke. So we just hit the data lows. Nice. That's
Yeah.
insane. Why they do that? We just hit
Bro,
them.
all he's doing is going on podcasts and talking about shit that you could find on YouTube. Like the global
So
elite.
now he's done.
I don't know, bro. Maybe. You never know.
He's
That's just
he's
crazy.
cooked.
Yeah, man, this
He's not cooked. He'll be all right.
this trade is looking cooked, but good cooked.
No, yeah. This I knew this was gonna hit. Honestly, this was like what do you call that when something you feel like has happened before? This was like deja vu, bro. Friday morning, we were sitting here waiting for these 8:30 data lows to hit. It was an exact same trade just like this.
Oh
That's how you
yeah.
know that that's how you know the market's algorithmic and price repeats itself over and over. We were literally sitting here waiting for a trade to hit 8:30 lows. There was an inverse to it, and we
Yeah.
literally the same shit.
Bro, you would be disgusted by this profit because I just took a 16K profit.
Get out.
This is
How,
disgusting.
how many contracts?
All of them. Fine, I'll show you because you asked.
What did they what did they let you do? 15 contracts on that account? Jesus, look at you.
Going.
You could pass that account in a day doing that. You know the profit target for that account's only 9K.
Oh, I think we're beyond that. Drop.
Yep.
Should I just take the profit?
Yeah, I think so. We hit data lows already. I mean, I think we still
Because
I
I'm
think
targeting.
hang on. I can't see my screen. I'm trying.
If it goes to 15K, I'll take profit. I went to 15K. It's probably
It
gonna.
really de it really depends how much we yeah, see we're 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 starting to really dip below these data lows, so
Is it? You see this? You see this right here?
I'm still bearish.
You see this low on NASDAQ on the 1 hour?
Yeah, we're gonna take that.
This is the one I was looking at. But I have
Yeah.
my profit. Yeah, bro, we're up 32K. What do you mean 9K? We've done it. We've passed. And now I'm gonna trade with one micro.
Even if you use one mini, wait, no shot, you give that profit back.
We've secured the
But
liquidity from the market. Now we buy a boat.
now we viable. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're going to here.
you can share your screen
Uh,
again. It's just
uh,
I was just destroying your trading psychology by showing you way too much money from a silly trade.
no, it wasn't silly, you know. I mean,
Well, the
ICT talks about having models like that where you know where price is gonna go and you just put a trade in and let it go there. It's a very like it's not too strict. So it's not for me because I'm very strict about things. But that's a model. He literally talks about it. Like if you know where the draw on liquidity is, take a trade in that direction and let it play out. Like he literally talks about that. But it's important to have the right draw on liquidity. Today I had the right draw on liquidity because I knew we were going at least to these 830 lows. So yeah, you could have taken a sell anywhere up here. It didn't really matter if it was an inverse or not.
yeah,
But yeah, that's not
normally
bad.
normally when it stalls out, you saw how it started doing that little mini distribution consolidation.
Mm-hmm.
Normally when that happens, that's when I get out of a trade. So I held. This is good. This is an evolution.
Mm-hmm.
But it also like the beauty of scalping is you're efficient with your time. You catch a move, and as soon as it slows down, you get out.
And you're
And
done. You're done. Like honestly, if I wasn't so trying to learn and keep being so obsessed with it, I'd probably just walk away. But I'm not. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna study more and I'm gonna tape read. But yeah, I could technically. The account started at $400 today. It's ending at 695. So I could just walk away. I mean, I'm probably not gonna take another trade with any real size. So yeah, that is the beauty of scalping is it's very quick.
the bulls are very quick.
Yeah, the bulls are quick. So we got a lot of lows here. We just took all these lows. I'm
Actually,
bare
bears are quick. Bulls take a little bit to get up there, from my understanding. Like if it's
exactly.
sells off, if it buys, it goes up like that. That was a good
Yeah,
word.
so the bears are quick.
That's right.
Hello?
So,
No, thank you. Now I'm picking up phone calls because I be thinking they're interviews. I never pick up I never pick up these phone calls, but you were
hey,
saying my fault. This dude
do
was
you
talking
have
about law
extended warranty?
enforcement.
What? Oh yeah, no,
He,
yeah.
he-
He got arrested. Wait, what?
this dude was talking about law enforcement. I don't know.
Fuck. Just a scam call. Bro, they're getting more and more sinister. They're like, your name is up for arrest if you don't drink this vodka. They just call you over some bullshit, bro. It's like, come on. I gotta give you my social to take it off a lit. Come on, bro. What are you talking about? Ooh, is that a bearish fair value gap that just got inversed?
Yeah, I just took it. I'm gonna take it to the equal highs. It depends though. Still got another one here, and we still got another one here. So if it doesn't work, it's because of that. But I think we go to these highs
What
at
time
least.
frame?
1 minute. I'm taking a long because we're so low, but it's not an A plus setup. It's literally just it was just a trade I saw. I threw a micro on it. Literally, if I lose, I lose $10. So
Yeah, I threw a mini on it.
we have to inverse these two though. So let's see.
Oh yeah, there's a shit ton of fair value gaps ahead. You took it looking at the one at the 1 minute?
Yeah, with this momentum, I seen one candle violated this entire fair value gap. I like that. We took out data low, so we took out some form of sell side, and we're really
Yeah.
low. So we need a retracement at least to 50% here.
The
So
two
I
minute
mean,
much nicer.
yeah, the 2 minute is better.
Because there's only one fair value gap.
There's two there still though.
Oh my gosh, Brian, you're a wizard.
Yeah, I'm getting out of there. There's some profit, $10, whatever, just to see it play out. There is two fair value gaps here though on the 2 minute.
Yeah,
There's one there.
I'm 200 bucks in profit with one mini. That's crazy.
Yep, that means you already bagged 10 points. So that's yeah, that's inverses, bro. But context behind the inverse, the context behind that inverse is we took out sell side liquidity. We're really low and we had a lot of momentum up. Like these two green candles, no momentum. You see this? Momentum through inverses. Okay, we're good. We're probably gonna go sweep some liquidity and at least retrace to 50%. I'm still bearish here. I think we still go down, but we need a retracement here. We've been dropping for too long, so it's a nice spot to take some profit.
Yep, I just took some profit.
If we inverse this last one, I'll get back in, but I don't
I'm surprised you didn't put two micros in and take partials.
I guess because it's I'm already up to what am I up? 300, 308. I'm fucking 2 micros is a lot sometimes. With this volatility, you can end up losing a couple $100 in a trade with 2 micros. I mean, normally I don't care. Like right at the beginning of the day, I'm ready to throw some risk on. But after I'm up 300 today, I'm not really trying to risk a whole lot.
Makes sense.
I'll throw 2 micros on just for JD though. If
There
this inverses, I'll throw 2 micros on
there
to the
you go.
equal highs. So the risk reward is terrible, but
But on the 1 hour, very bearish though.
Yeah, very bearish, very bearish. See, that's why I'm taking profit so quick. I would enter here and take profit here. Reason being because we're so bearish. But
Yeah.
I know if this inverses, we'll take out this liquidity.
You could
So
probably put in two micros on a sell because sell side is the bias.
yeah, technically, maybe I'll throw a micro on if I see a short setup though. I
Yeah.
won't just blindly put
Well, I
a
guess
trade.
if it inverses, who cares?
Yeah, yeah.
We just had one rejection, 37 seconds for it to close. Yeah, that's crazy. How much money you can make. And
Trading.
you can fund your own futures account, right?
Yeah.
What?
The reason I haven't done that, I've thought about it so much. I think about it almost every day. The reason I haven't done it is because you need $100 to trade one micro, and you need $1,000 to trade one mini. So it's like, do I really want to throw $1,000 into a personal account just to trade a mini, and then I could probably blow that account in one trade? Like, I don't know if I want to do that. You know,
Yeah.
I'd rather I'd rather spend $40 and have more leverage. You know.
Yeah, yeah, no, and then you use the profit. Did it close above?
Yeah, yeah, live execution right here, JD. We're about to set our stop to break even. Our take partials are there. We're in this trade live. Two micros for you, buddy.
All right. Oh,
And
boy.
now I'm taking partials right there. Come on, come on.
But yeah, it's about to hit a
A-
big fair
All
value.
right. I scaled half and now my stop is at break even. You seen how I did that? I scaled half quick and now my stop is at break even and now that's it. It's a free trade. So let's see what happens. If we might just get, let's see what we get. We might just get a nice long here. Like if this keeps pumping, I'll just hold.
You already took your profit. You set it at break even, right?
Yeah, exactly. So now it's a free trade. Took half off the table and now it's a free trade. So this is how we trade though. We learn to trade like this. This model, when we hit liquidity, this is liquidity here. We set our stop to break even. It'll probably come and stop me out, but I don't give a fuck because it's a free trade.
Might
Like I
might just go flying, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And that too, that'll happen half the time where you now it might just go flying and so it helps you. I think if we fly, we'll come and hit this high because
Fly like an eagle.
that's a high inside of a fair value gap. So that's a good liquidity pool. So maybe we'll get this. Honestly, with this momentum, I don't see why not. The only thing holding us back here now to go up, we got to inverse this. So this is part of like watching your trade live. Wanting to see it do certain things. I want to see it inverse this, or um, it has no shot of getting up here. But I like how we're creating fair value gaps on the way up, meaning there's a lot of momentum. So I want to see these be respected now. We're up. This trade put me up to 790. That's unrealized gains, though. I'm at 730 realized. We'll put that away because that's not good. That's not good. I gotta sh stop looking at P&L. That's fucking terrible for your psychology. I'm actually gonna turn off the money and turn it to ticks instead of money.
Oh,
That's something I've been meaning to do. Instead of looking at the dollars, I've meant to change that setting to the ticks instead of dollars because it's terrible for psychology to look at your P&L or to look how much you're up in the trade. So I'm not gonna.
so that's how you tick.
Exactly.
I knew it.
That's how I tick. Let's see. Look, there's an inverse on oil. Nice pump up, manipulation, inverse. We went down quite a bit after. And obviously you would have taken profit because we had fair value gaps here. I'm not even watching NASDAQ right now because I'm just letting him do his thing. But I'm just looking at other charts, seeing if I see anything.
I remember having like seven trades open on like five charts, and they're all correlated.
I get they're all correlated.
So really, I'm just in the same trade seven times. Uh,
You got 7 times the amount of risk.
basically.
Oh my God. That is
See,
hilarious.
look at those partials. Look at the beauty of those partials.
Yeah, the partials and the break even stop, it's amazing. It doesn't always happen like that, and sometimes you get pissed off because like fuck, I got stopped at break even. but this is good. I don't see, look, when I move my stop, I don't even know how much I'm up. All I know is I'm up 184 ticks. So that's why I changed that. Because right now, if I seen like $100 here, I probably would have taken it. Like that's not good for your psychology, or at least mine. I
Sure.
don't like looking at the money.
Well,
I
yeah, if
I
it
need to
inverts.
stop learning how to look at the money. But yeah, if that inverses, that would be good. My fault. I cut you off.
I
This
did
is
it.
a nice order block here. Um I like how that formed. So if this breaks, I might just add to my position. I might add a contract, honestly.
Throw a mini in there.
Not a mini because we're so high up. The problem with doing that is that, I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea. The problem is now we're so high in premium that I don't want to be longing with a mini in premium, you know? If we were down here, I probably could have thrown a mini, but because we're in discount here, so you want a long and discount. When we start to get in premium, the probability of your trade working out drops a lot, drops down a lot.
Hmm.
Trying to long in premium, even though I think we'll go up here. I don't know. Huh, I
Well,
should have just kept my two micros, man. Look at this. I'm up $120 on one micro. This is like insane.
there you go.
I'm gonna put my order here, my take profit here and just call it there because this is enough. This is more than enough.
If it closes above, bro, the thing's gonna fly.
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna fly up here. Oh, matter of fact, I'm tripping. I forgot. I erased it. These are equal highs. We're definitely going here.
Has it inversed yet?
No, it hasn't inversed. Here's the micro chart. It's about to inverse in 10 seconds. We're definitely going to the
Five, four, three, two.
nothing. Nope.
Oh, maybe you want to take your profit there.
Matter of fact, we have another inverse here too. We have another fair value gap here. I didn't see that one.
You might want to just take your profit there because
Yeah,
look.
I'm out there. I don't like that rejection. That was nice though. I just made another $130 on a fucking micro. Micros are powerful.
Uh-huh. And that's crazy. You can just time it based off of if it, you know, how it reacts to the fair value gaps.
Exactly.
Oh, it wicked off, but now it's going up.
Yeah,
But
well, if we inverse this last one in the leg here, I'll throw another micro just to take it to the high for the fuck. I mean, there's really no risk. If it rejects, then I get out. I'll probably throw a micro on if we inverse this.
yeah, that's crazy. You're those little trades.
I'm not even using a mini. If that was a mini, hold up, 120 points, six. So I made 60 points times 20. What's 60 times 20?
1200.
So that would have been a $1,200 trade with one mini. That was a $1,200 trade with one mini.
That's
So
yeah, I made 250 on that first move where you took your profit.
down here, right?
Yeah, with a mini.
It's incredible.
That's good though, because what even if you're making less per trade, those keep you in the game. Like you're not gonna blow any accounts with fucking micros.
Exactly. That's what I'm doing because the plan is to just keep getting more and more accounts and trade like this with a bunch of accounts. And
Right.
yeah, exactly what you said. That's literally the first thing that came to my mind is if you trade like this with a bunch of accounts, chances of you blowing accounts is very low because your risk is so low.
Oh, it closed above. There's another one,
It
but
closed above this one, but now there's another one, so I'll delete these.
you probably want to do a 2 minute because there's multiple.
Well, I mean, even on the 5 minute, there's multiple.
Oh, are there?
Yeah, even on the 5 minute, there's multiple. So there's
Oh,
one, two, three. There's three on the 5 minutes. So really at this point with this momentum, I'll just use the 1 minute. And this is the last thing holding it down. So um you know what? You're right about the 2 minute. The 2 minute closed above. I'm in. The 2 minute closed above. So technically this was an entry because we closed above.
but it looks like it's dumping.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got in on the pullback. if this inverses back down, I'm out. Um,
Oh yeah, I did. It closed slightly above on a on a big one.
yeah. So the last thing to see is to that one
Damn.
to inverse.
Yeah, I just inversed the monster.
Yeah.
Very
I'm not.
barely though. Very little, and then it had a rejection off of the one right above it.
Yeah, that candle close above here is not too convincing, but it's still an entry. It's still my model. So
Target. Fly like an eagle. Every time a trade goes in my direction, that song comes to mind. Fly like an eagle. I don't even know what the words are. Fly like an eagle. There it goes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. Close.
not much really to say here right now. I mean,
Yeah, the Bears are bearish. I made my profit for the day.
you made your profit for the month,
For a lifetime.
literally.
What? I gotta, can't wait to get funded.
Mm-hmm. I want to see this last one get inversed here soon, bro. Just gotta keep trading smart every day. The reason I keep taking these trades too is because the more you see them play out or not play out, like it's just a screen time thing.
Mm-hmm.
If this loses, I'll figure out why it lost. If it wins, then
The bias is bearish on the higher time frames. And we're technically in premium here, right?
yeah, so if it loses, then that's why.
Yeah. But it was an inverse on a big one.
Yeah, it was an inverse on the 2 minute, so
Is this your exit or are you waiting for it to try to inverse this
I'm
one?
waiting for it to inverse, and my exit is the high up here. We should take this high out. It's equal highs,
Look at the
and we
momentum.
got a lot of momentum. So I mean, we should take that high out. So
36
this,
seconds till it closes. Damn.
yeah, I'm going break even now. Yeah, we're at break even here, and we're just waiting now.
You took partials?
Going, no, not yet. I'm only in one contract. We're gonna go to the equal highs though with this momentum. As long as we inverse this, 19 seconds for the candle close. If this candle closes above, we're going straight to the equal highs.
9, 8,
Oh yeah,
7.
we're going straight to it. Like right now, if you wanted to chase
Oh,
this, you could chase it with a mini because you know it's gonna fucking hit.
oh, and it closed that high above? That's crazy.
Yeah, there we go. We're gonna hit in this candle or the next one. And if we don't, then I know to get the fuck out of the trade. It's when you're this close to liquidity, you gotta hit it. Like if you don't hit it, if you start rejecting here without hitting this liquidity, just
Mm-hmm.
don't waste your time. Just get out of the trade.
What's the difference between NQ1 exclamation mark and NQM 2024?
Um, I'll show you right now. So NQM, NQH you probably want to use. If you want to use any other one, use NQH. So that's the March contract. So it's just a lot of people are trading the March contract. I trade the continuous contract. It's the same shit. It makes no difference. Some of them, the candles will be a little different because they're different contracts. So it really just depends what contract you're trading. See, right on this contract, price is at 18,000. On this contract, price is at 18,300. So there's a 300 point difference here. That's why I don't use these. Everyone uses these, the continuous contracts.
Uh-huh.
That's why the whichever one has the most volume you use, those are probably the ones that the big players are using, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, these are. Damn, we need to go hit this. If we don't go hit this in the next candle, I'm up $82. I might as well take this shit, bro. Come on. I'm at break even. It's like, what do I have to lose? But wait, do we have an SMT? Maybe that's why we're not hitting it. Oh, we hit. There's an SMT. I'm out of here. I'm not gonna sit here and waste my time. I did not see that. We probably could still go hit the high, but I didn't see there's a big SMT there. So it's a bearish SMT, and yeah, just with ES. Yep. Yeah. But now what we could get, let's see if we hold this inverse. Oh, we're respecting it. Hmm. Oh, we're getting we might get a confirmation set up here. This is nice. Might get another entry, buddy boy.
Oh, the Bulls.
Right here. I know there's a lot of fair value gaps here, but if this creates, man, let me get rid of all this. Actually, this is the original inverse. This is a bullish fair value gap we're holding, and this is going to be a confirmation inverse. So it's like a triple threat right here.
And
If
it
we
just
get
wicked
it.
off of a bullish fair value gap.
Yeah, let's see if we get it. That'll be confirmation. Which one are you talking about? This one?
Uh,
My fault. I got too many drawn up. It's probably a mess.
yeah, 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 it wicked off of a bullish fair value gap right
Right
there.
here.
Yeah,
Oh, 6, 5, 4. Please don't close it. It closed it. No confirmation setup. But this has got to hit. I'm getting in. This has got to hit. There's no way with this momentum.
let's see. Bulls, bulls, bulls. You're talking about those highs?
Yeah, these highs got to hit. I know there's a bearish SMT, but we just put in an order block now. We got a really nice bullish reaction out of this fair value gap. We're respecting the inverse.
I got a mini in.
I'm not that confident.
Well,
I think it,
a mini for a 150 is like a micro, bro. Almost.
I think it should hit though. It's equal highs. Like that's why I'm chasing this so hard because equal highs get hit. Even when there's an SMT going against it, equal highs do not get left. Not on NASDAQ. They're perfect equal highs too. Right at market open. So it's also the 930 wick. Is it? Yes, the 930 wick. So that's a double whammy right there. So it's gotta hit.
Mm.
We should get like a big candle just shooting above this high,
Where's the
taking
equal
out.
highs?
Well, it's not equal highs on the micro chart because the micro chart has no liquidity. The equal highs are here on the mini. I mean, yeah, on the mini chart. You see? Perfect equal highs, 9:30 a.m. candle. And it's a high inside of a fair value gap. So it's like it's a triple threat. We got the 9:30 a.m. liquidity pool. We got intermediate term highs and we got equal highs. So this
But it
is
might,
like
yeah, but it might wick off of that fair value gap.
where
I mean, uh, where?
off of this one here.
Yeah, because
It's not fresh though. We tapped into it twice, so I never explained that to you. I mean, we could still dump here. If we inverse this, I'm out. But a fresh fair value gap is going to be much stronger than an old one. Like we tapped into this twice. Like we should go up here and take this liquidity. If we don't, the SMC was just that strong. But
hmm.
we got intermediate term high, we got equal highs, we got 9:30 a.m. high. I
Yeah,
mean, it could dump us because everyone's trying to get in and chase this. If it dumps us, I won't be surprised.
yeah. The thing is, the market is pretty bearish.
Yeah, on the higher time frame, so I'm going against my bias. But until one of these break, I'm staying in this trade.
Go Bulls! Bulls! Ugh. Ugh. Straight calisthenics today, man.
Yeah.
Best way to start the day.
And we left equal highs here. So that's confirmation we're going up. When you see price leave equal highs, it just keeps leaving them. That's confirmation we're going up.
Just gonna come
I
back,
might,
sweep them all.
I might, yeah, unless it comes down and sweeps lows and then goes back up because it could do that too. So nothing's guaranteed.
Those
But I'm
are,
pretty
yeah, I mean, those aren't those relative like equal lows right there to the left?
here.
Yeah, like pretty close.
Uh, no.
No.
When they're side by side, I like them to be perfect equal. When they're far apart, they can be relative equal. For example, like this. This is perfect equal lows here.
Eyes, and somebody's eyes are like this far apart. That's relative. Oh,
Yeah.
there's the liquidity.
Oh, here's the confirmation setup. This is beautiful. I'll throw a mini on this one. I'll throw a mini on this trade for
Really?
sure.
That
Yeah.
has it closed
Eh,
yet?
no, but if we get it, this is a confirmation setup because we have double equal highs and we are creating a double inverse, an inverse here after we already inverse stuff.
Oh, a
Um,
doji star.
yeah, I'm gonna throw a mini on this. If I lose, I lose. 12, 11, 10, 9. Uh, I don't need to wait for the candle to close. There's just so much momentum that we know we're gonna inverse it. If we get inverse though, down, I'm out, and that's it. It's a losing trade, but I have confidence we go hit this. So I'll keep my take profit here. And that's it.
Oh yeah, I had it. I had this trade. I think I put it in. Oh, yeah, I'm in this trade. Nice.
I'm gonna close my micro one soon. Um, because I don't really need to be sitting here with two trades open. So I'm gonna close my micro soon and let this play out. I like this. Yeah.
See if they
It's an A
drop.
plus. This is an A plus setup. So if it fails, I fully accept that. Like there's, you know, and that's how I
Mhm.
always go thinking. It seems like I'm a pessimist and I'm negative, but that's kind of how you got to view trading is you got to go into every trade thinking it's gonna fail or else you're gonna wreck yourself, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So if it fails, I accept it and that's it.
Oh, so it inversed and then it bounced off of the fair value gap up.
Mm-hmm. It's,
That's a that's
it's a very bullish reaction there, especially if we close above this candle.
hmm
And you know what?
Yeah,
I entered up here. You could have caught the retracement entry and got even a better risk to reward there.
true. Well, I answered like 20 minutes ago. So
You see, the original entry from right down here still would have been good.
yeah, that's
Still,
nuts.
still would have been good.
Oh yeah, you had a trade there set to break even.
Yeah, I did.
That's crazy. You can just hold on to that shit.
If this loses,
It's just grabbing stops probably. Let's see. Five, four, three, two, one.
damn, we
Oh,
closed below. I'm out. Damn, how much did I lose there? Damn, whew. Took a $300 loss there. Let's close this one too. That's it.
really?
Yeah,
Oh, so Mazer. These are big boys. Yeah, we're at a premium, bro.
528. Okay, that's still up on the day, so I'm not tripping. But man, and it's
There's not a lot of like, it feels like there's not a lot of momentum in the market.
yeah, there's not.
Oh shit, I'm still in this trade.
There's nothing you can do about that. That's literally an A plus setup failing.
Yep. Watch, and now it just pumps.
No, yeah, now this one's probably gonna inverse and it'll probably take us there.
That's the nature of the beast.
Sadly, the part about this though is, do I want to get in this? You know, do I want to get in this and make up all the profits I lost, or do I want to end the day red if I lose this trade? You know, that's the hard part right there.
Very true.
I'm confident in this hitting though. If this inverse, I want to get in so bad.
You got
Oh,
30
it's
seconds to it in versus.
yeah, yeah, it's beautiful. Cause this trade will be this trade will be a 30-point play. Be $600 right there. I gotta stop looking at the money, but more in terms of if this inverses, it's still my motto. I'm still confident this hits. And we swept liquidity here already, which stopped me out. So I might take a stab at it again if we get an inverse. We had no displacement below this low. Oh, no inverse. No inverse. That's it. See.
That's it. Well, we made profit today.
Yeah, we did. I'm gonna get this trade and I'm gonna show you the at the end result.
I made profit today. Actually,
Yeah.
it was it's a practice account though, so it doesn't matter.
I just gave back 300 like a dick. But it was a good trade, so what am I gonna do? You were over here with 18 grand.
No, I think I made 33 grand today.
Jesus, JD.
That's crazy. I'm taking the same trades you are. I'm just over leveraging.
Oh, it's working.
Nah, a couple go wrong and you lose all of that. So
Yeah,
the beauty of prop firms though is that you can get it pretty cheap and get a shit ton. Or you can,
literally.
or you can be safe and just start to build up your capital. We have an onboarding call scheduled for Wednesday. Oh, perfect. One of my deals, bro.
It closed.
Well, the one from yesterday that closed, they just finalized like onboarding. So, make some money. Put it into some of these trades potentially. Ooh,
Let's
15
get
seconds.
it.
15
Yeah,
seconds.
I'm gonna take this, and now this would be an order block inverse. So now it's a double confirmation. I like it. I'll take it. If it fails, it's a small stop loss. It's not really the end of the world. Let's see. Three, two, one. Oh, did we get it? Jesus. Can't even tell. No, we didn't get
If you
it.
have to squint, you probably didn't win. I mean, it's right there. That's crazy.
We did put it in an order block though, so I bet you we inverse this. Damn, that's annoying.
It's
I
right
can't
there.
answer. I can't answer. And I bet if it takes off without me, I am gonna be sick.
That's hilarious. Let's see.
JD, what am I doing? JD, what am I doing?
Don't chase it though.
I'm going. It's
You
going.
oh you jumped in.
It's going. Pump.
Bump it up. Oh, and that's a mini.
I'm out there. I'll take that. So now I'm back to where I was, and I'll throw a micro on it instead because
Oh, it just closed. But
yeah, yeah, there's the entry. There's the real entry. I'll take it with a micro. I took some
right.
profit with a mini because I knew we were pumping there.
Oh yeah, because it inversed the fair value gap.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. One of them, it was like right there.
Yeah, after this I'm done for the day though. I don't like these swings in the P&L. I was up 900, then I went down to 500. Now I'm at 700. I don't when you start getting like this swinging up and down with your P&L, I'm done. Like There's no reason for me to sit here and I just had a lot of conviction in that. Like it looked like it looked like you seen that boom. It looked like I was gambling. It looked like I'm tripping, but I had conviction in that the whole time. You seen how I kept
No, I got out earlier. I could have
I
made
kept being I kept being bullish on that. So that's it. I'll watch. I'm done though.
good stuff.
At
What'd you start at today?
400, just about four something.
Oh, there you go. So you made
Yeah.
300.
Yeah, so that's it. No more minis, nothing. Just that's it.
I started at 153.
And now you're at 183.
186, sir. I think, or 183. Let's see. 182.
Oh,
I lost 300 in that last trade.
so there you go. So on a serious note, you see how I went from being up 900 and then I was like, let me throw a mini, and I haven't thrown a mini on the whole day. I throw the mini on and it loses. That's how
Yeah,
I deserve that. Why am I using a mini all of a sudden when we've been using micros all day? I decided to use mini, I lose the trade. And then now I end the day with 700 instead of 900, but that's what happens. And it's kind of good you're on the screen with me, even watching my screen, because it's keeping me accountable. I bet you right now I still would have been taking trades, or I would have. So
I
that's
should
discipline, bro.
I should have stayed in that trade from a long time ago. Should have just
Yeah,
taken
that was a really good trade.
just stay in a buy.
I
Well,
mean, this is basically a shark fin, but we just traded differently now. Like this would have probably been a shark fin if you knew how to. I don't know how Derek would have. I don't know how Derek would have caught that. I mean, there's no trend line he can bounce off of there, but with this V-shape recovery, this momentum, it's like
oh yeah, shark
okay,
fins are just momentum, right?
yeah.
Oh, there you go. So we're shark fin ICT traders.
But with shark fins, there was no way to enter. Like I'm like, do I enter here? Do I have this trend line drawn correctly? When do I exit? Where's my stop loss? What do I like? I had no. I couldn't get it. I couldn't put it all together and make it make sense or make it work like I could with this. So
That's true.
even this, like, okay, we were bearish, but when you see this reaction like this, like you can't be bearish when you see this. Like I
Oh,
have
that's
to be bullish now. I have to be bullish. At
very bull.
least, at least until this high should hit. Because we just got a 5 minute inverse here. So I'll take a long here.
Wait, what? Did you get into a trade? Wait, where? Oh, because it did it invert something?
It inversed the 5 minutes, so that was a 5 minute entry. It's just to see. I think we're really bullish. We inverse this, we should go to the high now. I mean, that's just another entry there. If you check the 5 minute time frame, you can put in your 15 lots on there if you like.
It's like, oh, I see the inverse. Okay.
Yeah, oh yeah, sorry, I haven't even have it drawn out. I just see sometimes well, most of the time I just see it without even drawing it out. I don't even need it. I just seen it real quick. Boom. So
Yeah. No, I'm
so
traded. I'm traded out. My brain. I need a
I
now.
I know it'll get you.
Me and Yomar also had an hour and a half workout, so I'm gonna eat some eggs and plantains and fruit and
Coffee.
coffee. Yep, and revitalize my brain.
Enjoy it, bro. Good session. I appreciate you joining me. This shit
Yeah.
is it's like waking up and playing a video game, but it's like
No,
it's your job.
it isn't it crazy? It really does feel like a video game. Like yeah. I mean, bro, if you ever play a video game, you start to get mentally tired after a while. You
Yeah,
know,
you're like, I need a break. I'm gonna go eat.
well, your legs start shaking because you're they're gonna get us, right? But now it's the banks. It's the bears.
The banks are gonna get you.
You know those games where it's like a bear simulator, you're a hunter and you're shooting bears?
Yeah, I
PS2,
never
bro.
played it, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, bro. On the PS2, it was like the bear simulator. Man,
I
PS2,
know they have farming simulators too.
do they?
Look at our trade going. You see how good the inverses work? It's like,
If
what are
only
you
you had
gonna
a mini
do,
on
Jay?
there.
What are you gonna do?
If only you had a mini on there.
Yeah, if only. But if I keep doing,
No, it's good because you can do this on small accounts and you're never going to lose an account.
if I can keep doing this for the next 6 months to a year consistently every day over time, like you see it,
You're balling,
it's
yeah.
yeah, gonna be stupid balling. So I just need to keep compounding these days,
And
being
you're better
consistent.
off making 0.1% on 20 accounts than making 1% on one account.
Yeah, less
Because
risk.
yeah, because you have 0.4. If you have, in my opinion, because it's the same concept as like business, right? You're better off making 1% of 100 people's work than making 100% from your work, right?
Yeah.
It's the same concept, right? Like it just makes sense. You're better off making like, you know,
Is
a
there a
smaller.
word for that?
I mean, it's diversification, it's leverage.
Diversification,
Leverage
leverage.
is, yeah, leverage. Yeah, but oh, what do you have to say to the YouTube folks who are gonna watch this?
Not much. I mean, trade inverses, and I see YouTubers who stole Dodgy's inverse strategy, and they don't give him no shout outs. They don't. They take it and they brand it as their own, and I don't like that. So I always shout out Dodgy. I always shout out ICT. That's who I got it from, and I wouldn't have known this without them. So trade inverses, learn ICT concepts, and take profit. Just hit. That's the end of the video. You guys enjoy this one. This one's going on to
Woo!
YouTube.